Pajama Game is the game I'm in, and I'm proud to be in the Pajama Game. I love it. I can hardly wait to wake and get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the Pajama Game. I'm an executive. I'm a time study man. I can tell you for seconds how many stitches go into a pair of pajamas. I can time anything. You'll see when we get down to the factory. Let her go.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, waste time, hurry up, waste time. When you're racing with the clock, when you're racing with the clock, and the second hand doesn't understand that your back may break and your fingers ache and your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race when you're racing with the racing, racing, racing with the clock. Losing race when you're racing with the racing, racing, racing with the clock.
Hurry up, girl. Seconds are ticking, seconds are ticking.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, waste time, hurry up, waste time. When you're racing with the clock, when you're racing with the clock, and the second hand doesn't understand that your back may break and your fingers ache and your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a losing race, we're racing with the racing, racing, racing with the clock.
When will old man Hassler break down and come up with that 7.5 cents raise? How in hell can I buy me a swell new second-hand car on that salary he pays?
What do you think of the new superintendent? He's cute! He'll never last. He's kind of fresh for a new superintendent. I like a man with spunk. You like a man, period.
Don't laugh, girl. Don't laugh. Hurry up. Tempest fusion. Tempest fusion.
Waste, waste, waste.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Waste time. Hurry up. Waste time.
When you're
Hurry
racing
up.
with the
Waste
clock,
time.
when you're
Hurry
racing
up.
with the
Waste
clock,
time.
and the
Hurry
second
up.
hand doesn't
Waste
understand
time.
that your
Hurry
back
up.
may break and your
Waste
fingers
time.
ache and your constitution isn't made of rock. It's a
Hurry up.
losing race, we're
Waste
racing with the
time.
racing,
Hurry up.
racing,
Waste
racing
time.
with the clock.
Can't waste time. Racing, 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 racing.
A new town is a blue town. Who do you know and show me what you can do, town. There's no red carpet at your feet. If you're not tough, they'll try to beat you down in a new blue town. The old town, it's not like the old town. You don't take long to find that you're in a cold town. But you know you can lick it, didn't buy a round-trip ticket to this cold, cold new blue town. Well, nobody asked me to come here, and nobody asked me to stay. Made up my own mind, and I know my own way. Since that first day when I said, "Hi, town," they've damn well tried to make me say goodbye, town. But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see this one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me. Well, nobody asked me to come here, and nobody asked me to stay. Made up my own mind, and I know that I'll find my own way. Since that first day when I said, "Hi, town," they've damn well tried to make me say goodbye, town. But I won't leave until I make it my town. They'll see this one-horse, two-bit hick of a new town ain't gonna lick me.
Love, are you nuts?
Some people can't tell when it hits them.
You're not kidding.
All you gotta do is say hello to a man, and they have you whispering in his ear. All you gotta do is be polite with him, and they have you spending the night with him. If there's a guy you merely have a beer with, they've got you setting the wedding date. It seems they've just gotta have some dirt to bend your ear with. So before you start, I herewith state, I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a bit, not a mite, though I'll admit he's quite a hunk, a guy, but he's not my cup of tea, not my cup of tea, not he, not an ounce, not a pinch, he's just an inch too sure of himself for me.
Well, of course, you've noticed that manly physique and that look in his eyes.
Say, I'm sure he can cut most any man down to size.
He must be as fierce as a tiger when he's mad. And I'll bet he cries like a little boy when he's sad.
But I'm not at all in love, not at all in love, not I, not a straw, not a hair. I don't care if he's as strong as a lion, or if he has the rest of you sighing. You may be sold, but this girl ain't mine. I'm not at all in love.
She's not at all in love, not at all in love. Oh no,
Not a pin, not a crumb.
must be the summer heat that gives her that glow. 'Cause she's not at all in love, not at all in love. She cries,
Not a snip, not a bite.
must be the light from the ceiling shining there in her eyes. He's young and handsome and smart, and we can get over it.
But this lady's heart he doesn't affect a bit.
It's easy to see that her daffy grin is the grin she always wears. And she's breathless because she ran up a flight of stairs. Obviously, naturally, certainly. She's not at all in love, not at all in love, not she.
No, I'm not,
Not a dot,
not a touch.
no, not much.
When I fall in love, there'll be no doubt about it. 'Cause you will know from the way that I shout it.
You're shouting.
I haven't fallen.
She hasn't fallen.
I'm not at all in
She's not at all in
Heinze.
I've learnt my lesson, Mabel. I'll never be jealous again.
You stick to that now.
Absolutely.
That's easier said than done.
I can do it.
I knew it. But let's take an example, just for fun. Picture this. You're sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
There I am. I'm sitting and waiting for her to come back from a date.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Here she comes. Her blouse is unbuttoned, her stockings are not very straight.
Later on, she gets a bouquet with a card in it saying to baby, you were great. Well, Heinzie, what would you do then?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous again.
Nice work, Heinzie.
No, I know I can do it,
Now
Mabel.
let's take another example. Picture this. You've nothing to do, so you drop into chat for a while.
There I am, with nothing to do, so I drop in the chat for a while.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Something's up. The window is open and Gladys is forcing a smile.
Then you see a shirt and a tie and a pair of pants and a nice, neat little pile. Well, Heinzie?
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
That's the stuff, Heinzie. You're practically cured.
There will be no more nightmares to sleep through. No more keyholes to peep through.
No more bushes to creep through.
That's my plan.
Well, now that you're a new man, picture this. You go to your sweetie's apartment to borrow the key.
There I am. I go to my sweetie's apartment, I borrow the key.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
There she is. She's giving a sailor a very affectionate squeeze.
Then, to boot, she tells you she was in the arms of her cousin who's back from overseas.
A cousin back from overseas? Do you expect me to believe?
Heinzie.
I would trust her. I would trust her. By George, I swear I would trust her. No, I'll never be jealous. I'll never be jealous again.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Will you take this advice I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. You talking to me? Love never made a fool of you. Not until now. You used to be too wise. Yeah, I was. Once. Hey there. I hear you. You on that high flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you. Don't rub it in. You think someday she'll come to you. Better forget her. Forget at her. Her with her nose in the air. With her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a puppet on a string. Break it and she won't care. She won't care for me. You take this advice I hand you like a brother. Or am I not seeing things too clear? Are you just too far gone to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
I wouldn't never tell this to nobody else but you. To nobody else but you, I wouldn't never tell this. What I mean to say is you're different from the rest. Baby, you're the best. And I wouldn't never tell this to nobody else but you.
Ah, go on.
Ha ha ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha ha ha. Her is a kind of doll what drives a fella bat, isn't her?
Her is.
Her has a kind of shape what really is the cat, hasn't her?
Her has.
My wife, she ain't understanding, she ain't like her is. This here ain't no line I'm handing, or I should drop dead right where I'm standing. Her is a snappy dresser what is dressed to kill, isn't her?
Her is.
Her is the only doll from which I get a thrill, isn't her?
Her is.
Her is running away, but her sure can bet. Him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get her yet.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha ha ha. Snappy dresser what is dressed to kill, isn't her?
Her is.
Her is the only doll from which I get a thrill, isn't her?
Her is.
Her is running away, but her sure can bet. Him is gonna get her yet. I'm gonna get her yet.
This is my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Felt the morning sun and knew that this was my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Even got a kiss from you, I feel like hopping up and down like a kangaroo. Jumping fences, climbing trees, what pleases me is what I'll do, 'cause this is my once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise the roof. Once a year.
This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Once a year we're jumping fences. This is our once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Once a year we lose our senses.
Look at Charlie up a tree, kissing Katie's ear. Charlie's wife is mad as hell.
Oh, well, it happens once a year, and this is that once-a-year day, once-a-year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a year.
Look at Papa Holter Bush, 92 to today. Running off with Sadie Lee.
He's heading for that pilot, hey, 'cause this is once a year day, once a year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a
I feel like hopping up and down like a kangaroo, jumping fences, climbing trees. What pleases me is what I'll do.
'Cause this is our once a year day, once a year day. Everyone's entitled to be wild, be a child, be a goof, raise a roof. Once a
Honey, I do not want a Western. It's in my thoughts at the moment.
I guess you want some coffee too, huh?
No, it'll keep me awake. Now cut that out.
What's the matter, lover?
I don't wanna talk small talk. Now that I'm alone with you, I don't wanna talk small talk. We've got bigger things to do. Let's not talk of the weather or the fashions for the fall. Why don't you stop all this small talk? I've got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
I gotta buy me a dressy dress. The one that I have is such a mess.
Small talk.
Who will you vote for next election? How do you like the stamp collection?
Small talk. I read in a book the other day that halibut spawn in early May, and horses whinny and donkeys bray, and furthermore, the pygmy tribes in Africa may have a war.
No!
Yes! I don't wanna talk small
What do you think they charge for ham now?
Now that I'm alone with
Not
you,
so a buck ain't worth a damn now.
I don't wanna talk small.
Read where the winters are getting milder,
We've got bigger things to do.
and that the teenage kids are wilder.
Let's not talk of the
One of
weather
these days I'll paint the kitchen.
or the fashions for the
Get
fall.
Bob to put a new light switch in.
Why don't you stop all this small talk?
Like I was saying,
I've got something better
what I mean is,
for your lips
I was
to
only...
do, and that takes no talk at all. How do you feel about me, babe?
I love you terribly.
If we both feel the same way about each other, isn't that enough?
You don't know me.
Babe, I love you.
All right. I can take it if you can. I don't wanna talk
got something better for your lips to do, and that takes no talk at all.
Tell me.
What a woman! I'll tell you. There once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he slew a dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
Tell me.
And there once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he gave his kingdom for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more. My love is a giant, fierce and defiant, but how can I prove it to you? Ain't got no kingdom, no dragon to back up my bragging. How can I show what I would do? I only know there once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he ate that apple for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
There once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one that she took poison for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more. And there once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one she swam the channel for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more. My love's meteoric, it's merely historic. A whirlwind, a cyclone on wheels. It rocks my whole solar plexus, it's bigger in Texas. I just can't tell you how it feels. I only know there once was a woman who loved a man. Loved him enough to cause a Trojan War. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more, 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 more.
More than a hangman loves his rope.
More than a dope fiend loves his dope.
More than an Indian loves his scalps.
More than a yodeler loves his Alps.
More.
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 There once was a man who loved a woman. She was one he slew a dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more. But me,
I love you more.
I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I need your love to keep away the cold. I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I can't get warm without your hand to hold. The radiator's hissing, still I need your kissing to keep me from freezing each night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing I got'll take the place of you holding me tight. I got steam heat, I got steam heat, I got steam heat, but I need your love to keep away the cold. shovel more coal in the boiler. They told me to shovel more coal in the boiler. They told me to shovel more coal in the boiler. But that don't do no good. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. They told me to pour some more oil in the burner. But that don't do no good. Coal in the boiler. No good. Oil in the burner.
No good.
Coal. No hot. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, Union. Get hot. I need your love to keep away the cold.
I'm a time study man, and a time study man can't waste time. For a time study man to waste time is a crime. So I'm ruled by the tick, tick, tock, and I live my life by the clock. I live my life by the tick-a-tick-a-tock of the clock. When I go to sleep, I don't undress. Oh, yes, I sleep in all my clothes. I must confess, you say a strange way to behave. Well, I will admit that the suit gets mussed and it gathers lint and it picks up dust, but think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves.
The alarm clock rings, it's 6 a.m., and then right there in bed I shave. That's what I said. While I am still in bed I shave. Well, the lather drips and the bed gets wet, and oh, what a lousy shave I get, but think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tempest fugitive, tick-tock, tick-tock, time goes by.
How I love to sit and watch the seconds multiply at breakfast time. I grab a bowl, and in the bowl I drop an egg, then add some juice, a poor excuse for what I crave. And then I'll add some oatmeal too, and it comes out tasting just like glue, but think of the time I save.
Think of the time he saves. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tempest fugitive, tick-tock, tick-tock, time goes by.
I'll be sitting counting seconds till the day I die, and when I do, I have a plan. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. That's what I said. Before I'm dead, I'll dig my grave. 'Cause when St. Peter calls my name, I'll know I'll get there just the same, but think of the time I'll save.
Think of the time he'll save.
I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face, a glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Ole, all you see are silhouettes, and all you hear are castanets, and no one cares how late it gets. Not at Hernando's Hideaway. Ole. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go, you'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. But if we go to the spot that I am thinking of, you will be free to gaze at me and talk of love. Just knock 3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole.
It's dark in here. Fresh.
Who's that?
Poopsie, where are you? Poopsie.
Poopsie!
Hey, buddy, this ain't Poopsie.
I know a dark, secluded place, a place where no one knows your face. A glass of wine, a fast embrace. It's called Hernando's Hideaway. Ole!
Joe sent us. At the Golden Finger Bowl or any place you go,
You'll meet your Uncle Max and everyone you know. If you go to the spot that I am thinking of,
You will be free
to gaze at me
and talk of love.
3 times and whisper low that you and I were sent by Joe. Then strike a match and you will know you're in Hernando's Hideaway. Ole.
I figured it out. With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot. 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40 hours every week. That's enough for me to be living like a king. I figured it out.
He figured it out.
I figured it out.
He figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, I figured it out. Only 5 years from today, only 5 years from today, I can see it all before me. Only 5 years from today. 5 years. Now, let's see. That's 260 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2 1/4 hours overtime. A time and a half for overtime comes to exactly $852.74. That's enough for me to get an automatic washing machine, a year's supply of gasoline, carpeting for the living room, a vacuum instead of a blasted broom, not to mention a 40-inch television set.
So, although 7.5 cents doesn't buy a hell of a lot, 7.5 cents doesn't mean a thing. But give it to me every hour, 40
let's see. That's 520 weeks times 40 hours every week at roughly 2 1/4 hours overtime, at time and a half for overtime, comes to exactly $1,605.48. That's enough for me to buy a trip to France across the seas, a motorboat with water skis, and maybe even a foreign car.
A charge a car at the corner bar.
Not to mention a Scrabble board with letters made of gold. So,
We figured it out.
They figured it out, they figured it out.
We figured it out.
With a pencil and a pad, they figured it out.
only 20 years from today.
Only 20 years from today.
I can see it like a vision.
Only 20 years from today.
20 years. Now let's see. That's 1,040 weeks
Times 40 hours every week,
at roughly 2 1/4 hours overtime.
at time and a half for overtime,
Comes to exactly
$3,411.
96 cents!
Whoa!
That's enough for me to be a sultan in the Taj Mahal, in every room a different doll.
I'll have myself a buying spree and buy a pajama factory that I can end up having all my Hassler work for me.
Pajama Game is the game we're in, and we're proud to be in the Pajama Game. We love it, we can hardly wait to wake and get to work at 8. Nothing's quite the same as the